Hey, Slancha, how you do, Buckaroos? And happy Thanksgiving. So I had to have this one. I don't know how many years I've been doing this, at least 15 that I can think of. But every Thanksgiving, I almost miss this one, though. I have to have the Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop. But I usually buy it earlier in the year. Well, earlier in the season, I guess I should say, right when it first came out. But I didn't get around to it. I haven't been going to the liquor store because I loaded up so much on vacation. Now, I haven't needed anything, but I did have to get out yesterday and pick up a six pack. I need to at least have a six pack of this classic Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. I believe it's 6.8%. Yeah, I know that's where it's been in the past. This thing is just beautiful, man. Look at that color. God almighty, look at that color. You see, boys and girls, there was a time when IPAs were this color. They weren't golden or hazy or milky and murky. They look like this, man. Because they had malt in them. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to drinking this, man. Oh, that nose is gorgeous. Hint of pine or various botanical notes, however you choose to describe them. Oh, God, that is gorgeous, yeah. Big, bold, hop sticky. I mean, malt sticky, hoppy as hell. It's everything you want in a classic IPA. Very classic. A lot of grapefruit, a lot of pine, or botanical, or juniper, however you choose to describe that note. And you might find some other things going on as well. I feel like I'm getting just a hint of brown sugar in there. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me get the rest of that beer poured in here. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is what a beautiful beer looks like. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, that's just beautiful. My first beer of the day on this Thanksgiving. The bird's got about 45 minutes left on it. This was a good time for me to take a little break. I got everything caught up. We're keeping the meal simple today because it's just the wife and I. There's no need to make 100 different things. Uh, we'll just add things as we go through leftovers. And I have to work Friday and Saturday, then I'll be off Sunday. So we'll do probably another big thing on Sunday. With the day off, I can add some things to it. Tomorrow I'll just be working through some leftovers. Have a nice meal before I head off to work. So we had a small bird, just did about an 8 pounder. We decided we had an acorn squash that needed to be cooked, so we decided to do the squash and some dressing or stuffing. It's not going in the bird, so I guess technically it's dressing. And I think that's how we decided to do for the hot dishes today. May call an audible later, who knows? I don't know if my wife's doing any salads today or not, but like I said, it's just the two of us, so we really don't need much more food. It's smelling good though. I did it a little different this year. For the past several years, going back to, gosh, 98 maybe. '99. I'd done this marinade with whiskey, and I've kind of changed it up over the years, but this time I just didn't feel like it. I felt like I had a good bird to start with, so I didn't do a marinade at all. I just did a nice dry rub on it. And then when I got it ready to cook, I just, I had melted butter all over the skin, got some butter inside, just keeping her moist. Moist. So we'll see how this one comes out. I wanted to keep the seasoning to a minimal on this one this year. Just wanted to relax, not do a big crazy marinade or brine. I think my wife and I are just trying to get through this one. Let's just relax, have a nice meal. Got turkey to eat on for the next week. This beer is beautiful, man. It is a classic, and I've been drinking it every year for I don't know how long. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say about 20, but who knows exactly? I really didn't start counting. I just know I buy it every year, and I almost didn't this year because I honestly forgot. And I said, well, I better get out. I had to get out yesterday, so I went and bought a 6-pack of it, so I had at least one. I usually have the one while I'm prepping everything, but I didn't get around to it this time. So now I had to take the turkey out and add some butter to her, put it back in for about an hour. So this is a good time to relax, have a beer. For the 3 years previous to this one, my wife and I had been going to wineries for our anniversary. Mostly local Missouri wineries, not too far from home. But because of that, we kind of stockpiled stuff, and then we both kind of, whatever reason, just kind of got out of it, right? So I have all this wine, mostly local Missouri wine. So I decided I'd pull a bottle out and have one with it, because I keep meaning to do that with various meals, and I keep forgetting. So I dig a bottle out to have with dinner. I think I'm going to have, it looks like the St. James 22 Norton I grabbed. But I may change my mind, who knows. But yeah, I really need to go through some of this wine. So I want to relax, have a bottle of wine with the meal. Or a glass of wine with the meal, I should say. Probably won't drink the whole bottle. And then after dinner, I tend to like to have a cocktail, a nice digestive, so I may tune in later with that. But like I said, I had to have this one. This is the Thanksgiving beer. This is the one I have to have every Thanksgiving. So there you go. I am Tom, the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy, and happy Thanksgiving, all.